We requested an interview with farm owner Okert Werner. He referred us to his lawyer. His lawyer declined our request for an on-camera interview, but agreed to answer written questions. She denies that her client is paying workers below the minimum wage. With regard to irregular deductions, the lawyer responded by saying her client is compliant with the sectoral determination. This, despite the fact that payslips in Checkpoint's possession clearly indicate that he is making more deductions than is permissible by law. When it comes to allegations of unfair dismissals, she said co-employees were being intimidated, which caused disruptions to her client's business operations, and that the only suitable sanction was dismissal. The lawyer denies Marudza was phased out of his job, saying he resigned on his own accord. She says employees have consistently refused to sign contracts and have never been given rotten food. Several days after we received a written response to our questions from Werner's lawyers, we went back to the farm to get more shots. While filming, we were confronted by Werner himself. We secretly filmed him as he tried to explain himself to us. He claims there are many people living on the farm who do not work for him but expect to live off him.
Hulle eet al my groente, hulle gebruik die elektrisiteit mahala. En hoe ek wil by jou weet. Ag ek het hoeveel keer het ek al die polisie gekry. Laat ek vir hulle sê asseblief, mense kom ons vat hande. Kom ons vat hande. Laat ons net al die mense wat nie hier werk nie, dat ons hulle net kan uitkry. Want nou huil die mense, Maar by hierdie een kamer slaap daar 5 mense. As jy gaan kyk, dan is daar 2 of 3 van hulle wat nie werk.
Lovemore Mahige says he too was once accused of living off Werner. Mahige and his wife lived and worked on a farm that was bought by Werner in 2014. They were literally sold with the property. When Werner took over, Mahige refused to work for him.
Then he offered me a job. I told him, no, I'm working somewhere and I'm a mechanic. I cannot work in the field while I know what I'm doing. While I know that I'm working for something which gives more than all you're offering.
Although Mahige refused to work on the farm, his wife did. The law allows farm workers to live on farm property with their immediate family members, meaning Mahige had the legal right to continue living on the property. It is outside his wife's farmhouse where Werner and Mahige allegedly started arguing until a fight ensued.
He clapped me with an open hand, and I asked him, what are you doing? He said, you were trying to fight. He tried to send a closed fist, then I blocked. When I blocked, I punched back and he fell down. 9 workers, white workers, his managers only. They ran to the incidents. I didn't run away. They got me there. They didn't ask. I tried to explain to them. They said, no, we don't want to hear anything from we cannot say anything.
Mahige says he was attacked with planks and sustained injuries to his head.
I was admitted to Breast Hospital. When we reached there by hospital, I slept one night there. It was on Friday. Then, Saturday morning, the doctor, he told me, no, I was going to open a case.
A case was opened at Brits police station. After 2 years of trying to get justice, Mahige was presented with an offer to settle out of court. He says he wanted the men prosecuted and jailed for their actions, but that his lawyer advised him to take the money and walk away.
The attorney said, no, Lovemore. If you say you want them to be jailed, where am I going to get my money? Because you are not working and you are poor. I said, so what do you think? He said, okay, well, you must take the offer. I said, no, man, but these guys will keep on doing this thing because they know they have got money.
In January 2016, Mahige was paid 150,000 rand. The settlement agreement meant that Mahige had to agree to drop all charges and vacate the farm, leaving his wife behind. Okert Werner's lawyer denies there was an assault, saying the settlement was not an admission of guilt. She says her client reached a settlement with Mahige for the sake of peace.
My wife, she's still working there by the farm. She's working by the packing house. They told me they don't want to see me there anymore as I'm trying to make those black people clever.
Checkpoint approached top retailers, Spar, Pick n Pay and ShopRite, who all do business with Okert Werner, to inform them of allegations against him. The Spar Group said they were not aware of any of the infringements alleged in our email. The spokesperson said his team will conduct further investigations. Spar assured us that they would take action accordingly. The ShopRite Group said according to their records, Modelpark complies with good agricultural practices. Pick n Pay said they'd put all allegations to Modelpark and were assured by the farm that there was no truth to them. When Werner approached us outside his farm, he seemed worried. On the day of our broadcast, he offered to grant us an interview on the 18th of May.
Daai mense wat ons nou wat die moeilikheid gemaak het met die stryd. Die mense wat ons gedismis het. Dis nou 6 mense wat julle mee praat. Maar op die besige tyd is tot 1000 mense. So nou ek is net bang 6 mense gaan maak dat ander 800 mense hulle job kan verloor. Daar's Pick n Pay vanmôre by my gewees. Hulle het gekom en sê hulle vir my, okay, as dit so is, dan moet hulle vir my sê, hulle sal maandag vir my 'n antwoord gee, of gaan hulle nog aan met my besig.
A study done by the Human Rights Commission of South Africa found that farm workers were ripe for abuse because of their low levels of literacy.
And most of them, again, are challenged by the fact that they are staying at their farms. You know, they are not staying home. So they think and they believe that they owe everything to the employer, you know, and that is wrong. But I think we need to have unfolding campaigns to educate them of their own rights. They need to have an understanding and knowledge that even as farm workers, they play an important role in the economy of South Africa.